up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It feels like the longest time since I have sat down and filmed a full-on makeup tutorial. Obviously got my beverage here with me. It's a Friday night when I'm filming this. I've literally just finished filming and it is 8 minutes past 10. This is what my Friday nights have come to at the moment. But so many of you guys have, number one, asked me for a makeup tutorial from the makeup that I was wearing in my previous video, which was the Christmas outfit ideas video. I have left that linked down below for you guys because obviously I'm not including an outfit in this. So if you want some outfit inspo, you can go and check that out. But so many of you guys asked for the makeup tutorial I was wearing in that and just for kind of the makeup that I've been wearing recently. So this skin is like my go-to routine, period. Like this is just what I do all the time when I'm like filming and taking pictures and I want like a full face type thing. Obviously if I don't want a full face, I'm not gonna do this all the time, if that makes sense. So I'm actually a little bit tipsy at this point. But what I'm trying to say is this is my go-to base. It is the most flawless base. I feel like the most perfect base. I've left all the products linked and I do mention them as I'm using them so you guys will see. But in every picture that you've seen of me recently, in every video you've seen of me recently, this is the skin that I'm wearing and this is pretty much the eye look that I've been wearing. So for those of you that have been asking to see this is still going to be that makeup tutorial in terms of what you've been seeing in those pictures. But today, instead of a nude lip, I have paired it with a red lip and made it more of a festive Christmas makeup look. So I really hope you guys love it. This is my favorite red of all time. I finally found it, and finding your perfect red is so hard. This is mine, so if you feel like you are a similar complexion to me, or if you have been trying to find your favorite red, I really hope I put you on to an amazing product. Like I said, they are all listed down below. But without further ado, if you're liking the look of this makeup look already, please smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Also subscribe if you are new and you are liking the look of this kind of content. We do a lot more of this stuff on this channel as well as a bunch of other videos. But yeah, without further ado and without rambling too much, let's just jump straight in to this TIPSY festive makeup tutorial. Right, okay, I feel like you guys know when it is going to be a get ready with me when I'm in my snakeskin robe. I have pin curled my hair. Thank you guys so much for the love on the side part, and I feel like the curler that I use is what makes it look really like, I don't know, those retro vibes. I use the newest Molly May Beauty Works one. It's like a thicker barrel. Every time she comes out with a new curler, I swear it's like my favorite one. But yeah, this is like thicker than her one before. Gives the most beautiful, like looser, beachier, more retro wave. So if you have like a side part like me, I just think it looks beautiful. So I've literally just curled my hair, obviously in my side part, and pinned it all up. Before we get started, I feel like I might get a few questions on my necklaces. This 1996 necklace is from a brand called Icy Season on Instagram, and this kind of like diamante chain is from a brand called Deluxe Chokers on Instagram. I'll leave their apps on the screen, or I can actually just leave these linked down below if you guys are interested. I love them together, especially this diamond chain. I feel like, I don't know, for like a festive Christmas get ready with me, it just looks so bougie. I feel like I just look really bougie right now. But first things first, my darling. Thank you. This isn't gonna be a tip to get ready with me about a glass of rosé. I'm literally filming this on a Friday night. This is what my Friday nights have come to. We're getting glam, getting tipsy. Where did the lid go? Oh well, I suppose I probably won't be putting the lid back on that anytime soon, so. Cheers, girlies. Right, so we are going to be doing the eyes first because we are going to be doing a winged out look. As I probably said in the intro, this skin routine is just my go-to skin routine. I wear it all the time in all the pictures that you see. I get so many questions on like the makeup look that I do at the moment, and this skin like does not change. I think I finally found what really works for me and what I love. As for the eyes, again, very similar to what I do on a day-to-day basis. I would probably just normally pair it with like a nude lip. So if you ever see me with these sorts of eyes and a nude lip, like this is the eye that I'm doing. But obviously because it's a Christmas look, this eye look, because I wear my eye look quite simple these days, pairing it with a red lip just for a more like festive vibe, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you can't wear a red look at Christmas, when can you? So before we go ahead and do the eyes, I'm just gonna go ahead and prep my skin so it's got some time to sink in. And I've been loving these two together. This is the Laura Mercier The Perfect Cream. I've literally run out of this. I'm obsessed with this. I don't know. It just hydrates my skin in like such a beautiful way. It doesn't leave me too oily. And then I go in with the Laura Mercier Illuminating Eye Cream. Again, this is new to me, but I'm obsessed with it. I love the way it like brightens up underneath my eyes. And yeah, we're just gonna apply this first before we do the eyes. Right, while that's just marinating on my skin, we can go ahead and do the eyes. Sorry, can we just take this eye in right now? I'm obsessed with it. I don't think it's unhealthy. Wait, what's that TikTok sound? I'm obsessed with it. I don't think it's hurting anyone or whatever. Basically, I'm obsessed with this eye look. It's very me, very simple, so easy. So for the eyeshadows, I'm actually using this palette from Technic Cosmetics. I'm obsessed with these mustard tones at the moment. They are just my vibe. I feel like they suit everyone. They're so gorgeous. They're a little bit softer than like a burnt orange or something like that, which I do still really love. But just for something a bit more like subtle and a bit more neutral, these mustard tones are like my go-to. It's like, you know, like that MAC eyeshadow, like MAC Uninterrupted. It's like that vibe. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, because this is a Tipsy Get Ready with me, it's gonna be a drink every time I say obsessed. Do I wanna do that to myself? Fuck it, it's a Friday. It's so easy and it's all from one palette. I've gone ahead and primed my eye just using concealer, and I have gone ahead and set it with powder. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here and literally buff it all over my lid and as my kind of like crease color, if you will. So literally buff it all over. Like so easy. There's no like real definition on this look, which I love. You don't have to be too precise. Don't have to like worry about blending too much because it's all gonna be one color. You obviously wanna make sure that it's like diffused out in your crease, but just like pressing this all over my lid, just like that. And then with a slightly smaller brush, I'm just taking the color directly underneath, just like a really soft, medium brown. Why have I forgotten all my words? It's the fucking rosé, I'll tell you that. And literally, I'm not really using this to define a crease or anything like that. I'm literally just adding a little bit of depth and definition, but I'm really, like, I'm not at the same time. Like, literally just popping that on the outer corner, blending it slightly, and then going back in with the big fluffy brush that we used to begin with, really diffusing that out. I'm kind of just going crazy with it, just to add a little bit more depth. But they're the only crease kind of eyeshadows that we're going to be using. That's it. This is my favorite product. I've been loving this. When it comes to like a bit of sparkle on the lid, I'm over pigments. I'm over like pressed shimmery well, I'm not over them, but like it's just not what I'm reaching for at the moment. This from Fenty Beauty, it is the Diamond Bomb. I love this so much. I am really just loving a like subtle sparkle. I don't know if you can like see that, but I don't want anything too intense. And what I do is just take my ring finger and rub it on there. It looks like it barely really picks up anything. If I come like a bit closer and show you, and just press that kind of messily on the top. So we've got that just subtle sparkle. That's all I want, is just like a dazzle on my eye, and just press it on the top, and that's it. I really don't want anything too intense. I just want something really subtle but beautiful at the same time. And just this subtle sparkle, I think, is perfect. And it makes the job so much easier, hassle-free. So that's literally it for the eyeshadows. I'm now gonna go in with the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. This is in the shade Brown. I think with these neutral kind of eye looks, having a brown and smoking it out is just so beautiful. A wing, this eyeliner is so good. I did like a big Beauty Bay order the other day just of brown liquid eyeliners. Like I just want to just try them out, try some new ones. This is the one I'm using at the moment and I'm loving it. It's a really nice warm brown. Just like so, and it doesn't matter if it's not perfect underneath. We're going to be cleaning that up because we are going to be smoking out this eyeliner. Smoky eyeliner, smoky wings will never get old for me. I just think they are beautiful. They make a look kind of a little less put together and a bit more sexy and sultry, and that is the vibe that I go for. But if you don't need to smoke it out if you don't want to. This just kind of also helps cover up any mistakes, if you made any mistakes in the eye. But I'm basically just gonna be going the tiniest bit above the eyeliner that we did. I'm not like really taking it onto the lid or anything like that. I'm just using like a little shader brush. This dark brown from the palette. I'm kind of using like back and forth motions, kind of like tracing the top of the eyeliner and just buffing really simple step in your makeup routine, but I just think it makes the biggest difference. It looks so just kind of like sexy, sultry, and just adds a bit of like depth to this look. So I'm now just gonna take a wipe and clean up and sharpen up the wing. So the eye is gonna look a little something like this. And now it is time for lashes. I have just gone ahead and put mascara on. These lashes are gorgeous. They are from, let me like go a little bit closer. Oh God, my nails are a bit long for this. They are from Prima Lash and they are called Raspy. I've never seen a lash like this before. You can see it on this eye. It's got mixed lengths. It's giving me lash extension vibes. You guys know lashes that kind of look, I always describe my favorite lash as like, looks like lash extensions, like really gorgeous. Like that is my kind of vibe when it comes to a lash. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop some glue on. Perfect time to, have a sip of my rosé. I'm gonna pop these on and I'm gonna show you the finished eye look. Okay, so these are the finished eyes. So you can see we've got like the, what noise did I just make? Am I a chimpanzee? I don't think so. Sorry about that. Sorry, what I meant to say was, oh, it's not the finished eyes yet because I'm gonna take this white shade here. It's got a reflex of gold in it. It's so beautiful. I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner with it. Okay, now we have finished the eyes. Sorry. I don't want to like laugh till I cry and ruin the eyes, but these are the finished eyes. Subtle sparkle on the top. That palette is beautiful just for kind of like neutral, golden, everyday looks, which I think is perfect when pairing with a red lip. You don't want to go too over the top. But now we can move on to my favorite part, which is the skin. This is literally like my ultimate flawless base skin routine that I've been loving. I always wear this in pictures. It lasts the longest time. I think it is beautiful and I can't wait to show you. I may have included it in videos before, but this is like solidified now as my favorite products. Okay, so for my primer, I have been loving this. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is gorgeous. It acts as, it almost feels like a moisturizer on the skin. It really reflects light. It looks so beautiful. And it really does act like a filter under the skin in combination with the foundation that I'm gonna put on. I've just found that nothing beats this. I've got a bit of a rosé flush on my skin. Oh my God, am I actually okay? Like, nearly finished this. This is my second glass as well. Might be time for a refill. Also, ow! I feel like it's more of a TikTok thing, but has anyone watched the Charity Shop Sue series on YouTube? Me and Jack love her. Like, literally love her. She's got, I think she's from Bristol. No, it's not Bristol. Nottingham? It's like somewhere around there, I'm not sure, but she's got her like kind of most renowned phrase is like, excuse me later. Shouldn't you get behind the like it's like later. Excuse me later. Me and Jack always text each other being like, excuse me later. I don't know, I just fucking love her. Anyway, foundation. So, as per usual, it's NARS. I've been mixing these two together. I think I included it in a vlog where I kind of spoke about a few of my must-have beauty products at the moment that I've been loving. This foundation is Facetune in a tube. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you have oily skin, add this to your basket right now. Ask for it for Christmas. Or get it for yourself for Christmas. Treat yourself for Christmas. This is going to be your new foundation. It is full coverage. It is so matte. It is beautiful. Like I said, Facetune in a bottle. But I do still love my Ride or Die NARS Longwear Radiant. So you're probably thinking, Rachel, why are you mixing matte and radiant together? Like, you're just kind of counteracting the purpose of them. But I don't like super matte foundations and I don't like super glowy foundations. So when I mix them together, it gets sexual. So I'm going to be taking the shade Stromboli in the Soft Matte Complete Foundation, kind of majoritarily using this shade, and then one little pump of Syracuse. This is just a slightly more tan shade that kind of mixes and matches with the tan on my skin. And I'm just going to stipple that into the skin, and then I go in with my sponge afterwards to make sure there is just nothing left sat on my skin. I'm probably going to have upset all of the like catfish. No, wait, what? No, because I'm trying to say I'm a catfish. I'm probably upset. What? Am I okay? I've probably... Okay, I think it's safe to say I'm not okay. What I was trying to say was I've probably upset all the natural queens because that really just looked like I caked it on. And the truth is I did. I did cake it on because that's the way I like it, okay? I'm now gonna cake it on even more with some concealer. I'm using the Born This Way, a multi-use sculpting concealer from Too Faced in the shade Almond. Love this shade. It's a bit more of a medium yellow tone, so it does brighten underneath the eye, but not like too much or anything like that. And I really like to make sure that I have gone as close as I can to the wings and really sharpened them up. And then just kind of dotting around the rest of my face for a brightened center of the face, if that makes sense. Gives the more like lifted look. Okay, moving on, and this is a step that I have been loving at the moment. Obviously cream contour, and I use my Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer in 70 NY, but this, I think this has been discontinued. So I have linked a really similar product. I say really similar, it's like exactly the same. You basically just need a liquid bronzer. This is the MAC Hyper Real Foundation in bronze. And I just kind of dab a little bit on that. So I'll show you what I mean. So I take this, just cream contour the way that I normally would, just little lines on my face. I also like to do my nose. This wand makes it really easy to kind of get the placement right on the nose. And then just obviously along my chin. Then with this just adds such a gorgeous glow from within effect. So I just take a little like duo fiber brush, take this product and just place it just above it. And then like up here, just like around it, just kind of stipple it on, only on those areas, not on the chin or the nose, because the nose is your contour. I just want it to look matte and natural, and underneath no one's really gonna like see under there. Then I just take my Fenty Beauty. This is the 125 face brush, and just mix it together while I'm blending it out. And you'll see it just gives like, oh, such a beautiful bronzed glow. You guys know I'm obsessed. It's because I was gonna say shimmery bronzer. I'm obsessed with shimmery bronzer in general. My powder one, my Golden Goddess one, which obviously we're gonna be using in this tutorial. I don't do a makeup look without it. It's my favorite thing ever. So I thought, why not try it in liquid form underneath? I think it just makes the cream contour look a bit more natural. Like, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing what's on my fucking face? Yeah, just if you guys wanted to try something new, a little new technique, I've just found that step makes my skin go from to, do you know what I mean? Nah, it just goes from nice to beautiful, like especially in the summer when we can go on holidays and stuff, and maybe just like with a tinted moisturizer still, but even when you cream contour, adding that glow, I just think looks gorgeous, honey. So now let me blend in this nose contour because I'm looking a bit silly with that not blended in. I just like to take a little brush for this. This is a ColourPop E2 brush. I'm making a bit more of an effort if I'm doing these makeup videos to shout out the brushes. You guys actually, that's probably one of my most common questions on makeup tutorials is, what brush did you use for this? And I never realized I never said them before because I never really even noticed which brush I'm using. But I suppose brushes are actually a very crucial step in a makeup routine. Like, I obviously use specific brushes for specific things, and if I wasn't using those brushes, probably wouldn't look the same. So I am trying to make more of an effort to shout out brushes. So if I've missed any, let me know. But yeah, that's the kind of like contour done. I'm now gonna go ahead and powder my skin. I like to use can you guess? I use them in like every video. The Charlotte Tilbury powders are insane. I love them. I use shade 1 under my eyes and shade 2 on the rest of my face. I then take the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey to then bake underneath any contour to really sharpen it up, and then we can go ahead and while that's baking, do the brows. So set everything with these, bake with this, and then it's brow time. Just looking a little crazy right now. I've fallen back in love with doing this technique when it comes to my brows. I take the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and I like to brush all the hairs up before I even put any product on. And obviously my favorite Benefit product is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5. I feel like this shade is very universal. I used this when I was like a caramel blondie kind of color, and I use this now even with my darker brown hair. I could probably go a bit darker, but I don't know, I think this is a nice soft brown. And the fact that this is kind of all brushed up and set really makes it easier when it comes to applying product. I don't know. I just love it. It also gives a bit more like texture to my brow and a bit more like featheriness. You see, and then I just come to the front and flick it up. And I don't know if that's just me being really used to my brow shape or what, but I think applying this first adds a certain firmness to the brow hairs that somehow makes just drawing them on and getting like that perfect brow every time so much easier. I mean, the products are amazing. That also helps. But yeah, don't know. That was a really quick brow for me. But now I can buff away this powder. I used the Laura, I can't remember if I said it before. I used the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. I love this shade. Don't get me wrong, the original Laura, the translucent powder is amazing. I will always love it, but did kind of find sometimes I got like a little bit of a white cast with it if I applied too much or something. This Honey shade is so beautiful, and if you have slightly more of a light to medium tan complexion, I really recommend the medium Honey. It's not too yellow or anything like that. It really just sits beautifully on the skin, which is kind of why I really love to bake with it, because I don't get that cast or anything like that. I'm obsessed with it. So moving on to the rest of the skin, I'm going to be taking my Rach Leary palette. I'm going to take the shade Caramel Slice to just lightly, essentially just set what we already did with the creams in place. I also love this brush to contour. This is the Doll Beauty. Wait, what? Oh my God. I thought this brush was called Rach because it says Rach on it. And I was like, they've named a brush after me. Are you joking? But I think this was actually just a personalized brush set. And it's actually the DB10 that it says at the top there. Oh my God, I was about to like cry and like text Danny and be like, Danny, you named a brush after me. But I don't think so. I'm now gonna take, obviously, the Golden Hour Shimmery Bronzer from this palette. This is just, it's gorgeous, darling. And if you've never incorporated a shimmery bronzer into your look, use this tutorial as inspo or a sign. Try it, because I swear, I'm not telling you to just, it's just a light dusting around your face, just kind of where you would normally bronze. And I think it's beautiful. Like just a really subtle bronze to the skin. I actually find when I use a shimmery bronzer like that, I don't really need to use a highlighter. I like the, you know, the shimmer that gives me. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into the original Technic crease color that we use and just apply some bottom lash mascara. Also actually gonna take a little bit of this NARS Longwear eyeliner in the shade Mulholland Drive. It's just a really nice dark brown, a little bit of shimmer to it, and I'll come back and I'll show you the finished eyes in all of their glory. So these are the finished eyes. I'm obsessed. You don't have to put water, let's start again. You don't have to put eyeliner in the waterline if you don't want to. I just think it kind of ties everything together. That brown eyeliner is so so beautiful. Look, I'm nearly finished the third glass, okay? I'm scared. I'm scared how this is gonna go because I've got to do a red lip after this. Anyway, to finish off, I've been loving these. This is the Made by... Oh my God, my hair is just out of control. This is the Made by Mitchell blush in the shade Peach Sugar. It is gorgeous. It is like the most beautiful mid-tone peach. I love it. And I take a teeny, this is a liquid, by the way. It's kind of like a gloss applicator, but I just like to dispense a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I put a tiny squeeze of this Morphe Madison Beer shimmer highlighter in the shade Fairy Tears. It's like a really soft pink. So obviously I use majority this and a little bit of this, and it looks beautiful on the skin. Don't be worried about going on top of powders with liquid. These just are, they work beautifully into the skin. I've not found a problem, but I don't go too heavy. And this is kind of the amount that I do of each. Let me show you. Literally just kind of like that. And then I take a brush like this. This is the Blank Canvas Cosmetics F.A.Q. It's a blusher brush at the end of the day. And I just really dab it onto my skin, almost as if like I just blended it into my skin. Lightly, I press it on. You see that? You see that later? Gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, said it. I'm just mixing a little bit of that shimmer highlighter in. It kind of means I don't need to add a powder highlighter, and I've got the combination of the shimmery bronzer underneath. I think that is enough for me. I think my skin looks amazing. I think it looks amazing. But I'm gonna set it all in place. Now, this is a new product for me. It arrived today. I saw Jackie Ironer's video where it's basically, this is really gonna upset me. It's really upsetting me. Oh, okay, well, it's gonna be sorted out in a minute. But I watched her video on basically mask-proof makeup, and apparently this is the key ingredient. This is the Ben Nye Final Seal Matte Makeup Sealer. She basically sprayed it between every step of her makeup. I obviously didn't do that. I'm just gonna set my makeup in place with it. Essentially, it's a matte makeup setting spray, but it says it's a sealer, so it's really gonna lock it in place. So, let's go, let's try it. Oh my God, it smells like mint. That just absorbed into my skin within 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Sorry, so look at my eye. It's not the setting spray. Oh, hello. Okay, well, if I suddenly get pink eye in this eye, it's because there was something in it. Oh my God, my eye's going red. It's gone though, but yeah, that setting spray just set on my skin beautifully. There was me about to get my fan out and start fanning it, but no, that is just set on my skin. Okay, and the final step to this makeup look is obviously a red lip, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the best red lip I have found in a long time. And I am maybe slightly biased because it is one of my very dear friends' brands. It is Do you know what? I might give up with this makeup tutorial in a minute. It's my friend Cece's brand, Hot Ombre Cosmetics. And if you don't know that brand, get to know this brand. Cece went viral. Like, I think it's really what made her. She did these ombre lips and they were beautiful, like so blended, so incredible. And she created this brand called Hot Ombre Cosmetics, really based on that. And like, so each kit has the perfect 2 tones to create the most beautiful ombre lip. It's basically what you would achieve if you did like a darker lip liner with a liquid lipstick. This is it all in one. You don't need a lip liner. I am gonna use a lip liner just because I want like almost like a triple ombre effect, if that makes sense, but you definitely do not need one. The formula of this is unreal. It dries so quick. It lasts the longest time. I am so proud of her. If anyone was gonna create the perfect liquid lipstick, it is her. Go and check her out. She is Cece Clark on Instagram. This is the kit in Fire Alarm. I've left it linked down below. The most beautiful red. I'm not even joking. I'm lining my lips with the Makeup Forever full red lip liner. This is completely unnecessary when it comes to this lip kit. You do not have to do it. But if you're like me and you just want to be a little bit extra cautious, a little bit extra defined when it comes to a red lip, then I love this lip liner. I'm then going in with the shade Step 1, which is in the shade name Fire. Kind of doing this all over the lip because I love this red so much. It's the most beautiful kind of blue toned red. And then I'm going in with Step 2 in Alarm, just in the middle for that ultimate ombre red look. And I just think this is the most beautiful red liquid lipstick ever. I think it's the best red lipstick ever. I've left it linked down below. It is amazing. Go and support Cece. And this is it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and actually spray my skin with this again, just because it absorbed so quickly. And now I've got a red lip on. I don't know if this is gonna help the red lip. I don't know, this is my first time using this. Oh, my eyes again. Okay, it does kind of make my eyes feel funny, but absorbed into my skin instantly. But how amazing is this red lip? It's beautiful. You don't need to add the Alarm stage if you don't want to, if you liked it before I even put that on, or if you prefer the slightly orangey red. I just think this is beautiful. So I'm gonna zoom you out, I'm gonna sort my hair out, and we can round off this makeup look. Guys, I'm concerned because that was full at the beginning. Oh, okay, right, okay, my hair. Let's take the 27 million clips out that are in them currently, and also clearly pull out my own hair. Amazing, right, oh gosh. Does anyone else really hate taking these clips out because they just get a bit stuck? Ah! Right, hang on, I'm coming back once these are all out. Why does it always look so crazy? But this is literally, when I take it out, it looks like this. Then I just take the paddle brush that came with the colour and just brush it all out. I think I got all the clips. Let me just feel my hair. Oh, no! Oh, look at this one here. Damn, they be getting lost up in here. Then I just go ahead and brush it out. And this is when you just get the most beautiful, like retro, soft curls, which I think is such a gorgeous look around this time of year. Like, how gorgeous is that? If you've never tried a side part, try a side part. But I'm obsessed. And then, with some hairspray. This is the Got to Be Glued. Cause bitch, I got to be glued. But yes, my darlings, that is the end of this festive get ready with me. Because it is actually 6 minutes past 10 on a Friday night, I'm actually not going anywhere. So sorry there's no like outfit included in this, but I did recently post a Christmas outfit ideas and also a few gift ideas thrown in there video. I will leave that linked down below because this is the makeup tutorial that I was wearing in that, which is kind of why I did this video. So many of you guys asked to see it. So if you want to see that, it is linked down below. But I'm obsessed with this look, you guys. This is my go-to, was definitely my go-to skin, and this red lip is the best red lip ever. I'm obsessed with it, but you know, on a day-to-day I would probably go with more of a nude. But it's Christmas time, red lips are just gorgeous. If I'm ever gonna do a bold lip, it's a red lip. All of the makeup details, even though I know I shouted them out, they are linked down below if you guys want to get them yourselves. If you are watching this and it is Christmas, or is it about to be Christmas, and I hope you have the best Christmas. I know I've got a video going up which will be my last video before Christmas, but it will obviously just depend when you're watching this. I really hope you guys stay safe this festive period. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I know I haven't done a full makeup tutorial in ages, and they are kind of really like the core of my channel, so I like to make sure I throw a decent one in there once in a while. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.